Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Richie from Boston. It's August 8th. It's 2020. And I am in Montana. I left this morning from Mike's house to go to a trail to try to do footage, make a video. It's in the mountains. It's pretty badass, near Yellowstone. And the trail had a rock slide, so I couldn't do it. So, I'm heading to Oregon right now to get video of those redwood trees that I've never seen. Because if I don't see them in the next couple of days, I'll never see them in my life, and I'll regret that forever. Redwoods. That was my entire mission when I left the house. Redwoods. I go help Mike Decker and his father. His father built a potato cellar out of repurposed redwood. So there was my confirmation. It's a very rare wood to be building the boxes out of, you know what I mean? And that's what his dad used. So, and I'll be turning around, stopping and seeing Sheriff Rick and Deb, and then heading back to Mike's house. So I'll probably be there like Wednesday, if the creek don't rise and the good Lord's willing. But I'll tell you what. I put up the video showing the armies of 5G installation trucks heading west to east. I was right, because 5G installers have got a hold of me. I've got one that I think is going to come on live and explain some stuff. But I'll tell you what, I don't think these two guys know each other because they're from separate states. But they both told me the same thing. I cannot prove this as of yet, but it makes perfect sense to me. They said in certain areas they have tested the 5G. They've turned it up to 40% because apparently it's variable. And the only reason it would be variable is if it was a weapon, because it is. Millimeter wave is a weapon, straight up, period. These guys told me, one guy said they turned it up to 20% and it killed, visibly, all the birds in the area that they could see. The second dude from another state said they turned theirs up to 40%. So there's two confirmations that these things are variable. There's a control knob where they can turn it up as high as they want or as low as they want. That confirms what we thought, that it is absolutely and only a weapon. Because when people start freaking out, they turn it up, everyone stops. Turn it down, all is well. He said they turned it up to 40% and all the pigeons that were on the wires dropped out of the sky dead. I'm getting this dude on so you can hear it from him. I'll get as many. If you install 5G and you can prove your credentials and you can back up your story, we don't have to show your face or anything, but now's the time to come on. Because apparently it's crazy that I hit the road at the exact time and take the exact road 80 west where I would see all these trucks going 80 east, because I've never seen it before. It's a crazy timing on that put me where I was in order to get the video that I showed you. And it is true, it's accurate. These guys are scrambling right now to get 5G done. And not only when 5G goes on will everyone think there actually is a pandemic, because people are going to be dying and getting incredibly sick because 5G is a weapon. Millimeter wave. They didn't even hide. They even told us it was millimeter wave. All millimeter wave is a weapon. But second, I had this crazy dream, and I'm going to tell you about it. In this dream, all right, how about this? In the news, they keep telling us that there's going to be some big event before the election. They're telling us that. In this dream, there was a big event in September, like around the middle of September. And then another one after, actually I can't say that. Another one in November. I can't remember. I don't remember if I knew if it was before or after the election. I don't know. At any rate, they did something else that really set off the Black Lives Matter movement. And this time it was on steroids. Like it was off the hook. And then I don't remember anything else. And then I remember Obama being sworn in again because something happened to Trump. And Obama was the one that takes the reins. What does that mean? I don't know, man. I'm telling you because maybe it makes sense to you. I don't know. I very, very, very rarely have dreams that are vivid enough to remember as much as I just told you. And strange thing is Mike Decker just told me the other night he had a super vivid dream and he never has them. The same night that he had one, I did too. I can't remember it now, but it makes me think that they're messing with the frequencies in the sky and such. We're in for a big one, man. They are without a doubt going to do another lockdown because they can get away with it because Americans just literally did nothing the first time. So they know they can do it again. But this time, if they lock down, that's it. It's over. I am telling you. And now I've heard other channels, other people drawing the exact same conclusion. Look what they're doing in Australia. If you remember when Bill Gates went, they didn't take the first lockdown seriously, but they will the second. Remember that? He said that New Zealand, Thailand, and Australia all did the right thing, which is why the pandemic didn't spread over there. Okay? And yet, we're getting video after video of cops in Australia smashing people's windows, beating people down because of not having masks and testing and so forth and so on. That's what's coming here. This second lockdown is going to be the last call, period. The first lockdown and the second lockdown were to get rid of all privately owned businesses. I mean, 50% of privately owned businesses in the United States because of the first lockdown are gone now. Did you know that? Look it up. They're gone. Well, Trump just got another 1 million people jobs. 50 million people lost their job after the first lockdown. So 1 million jobs? Wow. They're probably all contact tracers. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing how people just take, I won $1,000 I won at the casino. How much? 1,000. How much you spend? 50 grand. Oh yeah, you won all right. That's how people are. It's amazing. You need to get your house in order as far as accepting what's going to be coming soon. Realizing there is going to be hell on earth. But if you are a true 100% believer, heaven's on the other side. I know it sounds hokey saying that, but I've been saying this to Mike for the last 2 days. They cast a spell. Every time I say that, I feel like I'm a child saying that. They cast a magic spell, but they did. They cast a spell, or God put out the great delusion or the strong delusion. Because these people ain't waking up. This is absolute, utter insanity. We have people coming to the White House, people standing in front of press conferences with the American flags, the officials, the authorities, straight up telling you, well, the way we figure out if someone died of COVID is if they were in a hospital because they had a heart attack, and then we find out they had COVID, but then they died of a heart attack, we label them with COVID anyways. They keep saying this, and the sheep can't hear it. It's astounding. Maybe it's a test to see if anybody is waking up, but they're not. Be ready. Be ready in your spirit. Prepare yourself if you can. A couple of subscribers have sent me emails saying they want to give away $500 to a subscriber who can't afford to get ready. More than one have said that. So this might turn into a great big thing. I didn't even think of that, but cool. The more we can help, the more we can help. But they wanted to shut down all the businesses so that you must deal with Walmart, chain food stores, chain drug stores. You have to deal with corporations. And we've already seen how they treat you. Walmart loved this. They dropped the shopping carts, put up the yellow tape, put armed guards there, and made you line up like a jerk off. And they're still doing it. And second time around, oh my, you're going to have a number, your social security, this is going to be way worse than Nazi Germany and the stories that came out of there. Be prepared. Links to Patriot Pantry will be down below. Make sure you subscribe to RFB2 and the band one, 9/11. Because I just put a video up on there last night. You probably ought to watch it. Not a lot of people saw it. Not sure why. At any rate, Richie from Boston, and I'm out.